Today's game, we're playing a father and son combination. We've played against them a handful of times and it's never seemed to be so easy, so I know we're up for a challenge today. From the start, we decided we're gonna play as much different shots as possible, just to try and get them figured out, know what their strengths and weaknesses are, and then make a game plan from there. Playing on the right hand side, just gonna try and get everything back, play as controlled as possible, not taking too much risk. Luckily I got Hannes on my left hand side and he's very aggressive with his overheads. The game was going quite alright. They took the first one, we took one, they took another one, then we took another one, and we managed to end up with 2-all. We decided to keep the strategy as simple as possible. Just hit lobs, try and get them at the back of the court, get to the front of court, play as much as possible attacking volleys and see what we can figure out from there. Our defense was looking quite solid from the back class, getting everything off the back class, trying to get it over their heads and just get into the attacking position so we can be the ones controlling the point. We got the score up to 4-2 for us. We hit great lobs and then our lobs just started getting not as good. We didn't even get it past the second post, hitting more flat shots which allowed them to get back to the front of the court, controlling the point more, which managed to lead to them getting it back to 4-all. And yeah, let's see what happens when you don't lob as good. Playing at this level, you just can't get away with bad lobs. Hannes told me in the break after they took the first set, 6-4, he told me we must just try and get our lobs a bit deeper. Even if it hits the back glass, just try and get it a bit deeper. If it hits the back glass, it's just as bad as a bad lob because they're going to smash us. Let us know in the comments if that shot was in or out. We'd like to know what you guys think. We started hitting most of our overheads to one corner, focusing on controlling the ball to the corners instead of hitting it straight and flat. To say the least, after letting them come back from 2-4 and beating us 6-4, our morale was quite low. We started hitting most of the shots, forcing it into corners and hitting it out by the glass. In the set we had our first volley battle for the match and they just managed to slip it right past me. After losing the first set 6-4 and now we're back to 3-1 down, all odds were stacked against us. We became more desperate for every shot and just tried to turn the momentum. As the rallies got longer, I could realize I was really unfit and I started to lose a lot of focus. So putting that behind me, this was actually a turning point in the whole game. It started to get our focus back together and get ourselves back in the game. We had a great rally here. What I noticed is that we need to focus on returning their lobs with a solid bandeja and getting back to net as quick as possible. The key is not letting them catch us out of position. We also need to move as a pair. When I see Hannes get lobbed, I should move back with him. Once we have time, we push forward together to take control of the net. In this moment, we had a poor lob but managed to recover with quick reflexes. As soon as we saw they were going to smash, we rushed to the net and managed to return the ball after it hit our back glass. Hannes then got an easy ball and noticed they were stuck at the back of court. He sent a flat hard shot straight forward, leaving them no chance to return it. This rally stood out because of our great communication. We decided that Hannes would take 80 to 90% of the lobs to the middle, since his overheads are stronger than mine. I made a few mistakes in this match, but the biggest one was not trusting my partner. I kept running to their side to try and return the ball, leaving my side wide open for an easy finish. This is something I definitely need to work on. I hit an amazing lob, but because I didn't move up to the net fast enough, I got caught in no man's land. They ended up taking the point that we worked so hard to win. Hannes understandably wasn't happy that I let the ball pass me. I kept making the same mistake, running to the left side and leaving my court wide open. That's a habit I need to break. Eventually my confidence started to pick up. I went for my first smash of the day. Being up in the third set and seeing my opponent's body language helped me to relax, and that allowed me to loosen up. When I play more relaxed, my game improves. You'll notice this in the next few clips. Here's a moment I'm proud of, some great corner defense from him. It felt like all the hard work and practice was finally starting to pay off. I'm still far from where I want to be, but I'm happy with my progress. I've only been playing paddle for a year and I have no real history with racket sports, apart from the occasional game with friends. Hannes dug out this incredible return, and I followed with a backhand post off the glass. Hannes hit a great lob, allowing us to move to the net. He communicated that he would take the middle overhead and a few strategic shots down the middle. He placed one to the corner. I got the perfect lob to finish the point of a smash, but I framed the ball. I didn't realize at the time, but the ball had so much spin it was nearly impossible to return, and we ended up winning the game. And just like that, my first game of 2025 is in the books. I can't wait to see you guys next week. Until then, peace.